US President Donald Trump has instructed Homeland Security to avoid intervening in protests in Democratic-led cities. The announcement follows widespread protests which demand the withdrawal of federal immigration officers in Minnesota. President Trump says cities must protect their own state and local properties unless they seek federal assistance. Writing on Truth Social, I have instructed Secretary of Homeland Security Kristi Noem that under no circumstances are we going to participate in various poorly run Democrat cities with regard to their protests and/or riots, unless and until they ask us for help. We will, however, guard, and very powerfully so, any and all federal buildings that are being attacked by these highly paid lunatics, agitators, and insurrectionists. Several hundred people have marched through North Carolina's capital to protest U.S. immigration enforcement. It was part of nationwide demonstrations caused by the killings of 2 people by ICE agents in Minnesota. Michael Warwick has the details.
Organizers urged people to stay home from work and school and to not go shopping. Some small businesses in Charlotte didn't feel as though they could close, but they wanted to stand in solidarity. Chanting in opposition to federal immigration operations right in front of the federal courthouse. A few hundred people marched through Uptown as part of a nationwide day of protest.
Come out here, make my voice heard, be peaceful about it, say, we don't want to see any of this anymore.
Sarah Seagraves began attending protests last year.
It's astonishing to see how bad it's gotten since then, and the crowds are just getting bigger and bigger.
2 deadly ICE-related shootings in Minnesota this month have added to the outrage.
It's important to organize as a community against what's been going on in the country. It's been steadily building, and the more that we can build against that, the more we can actually hopefully enact real change.
Some small businesses like the Coterie Wellness Yoga Studio in West Charlotte didn't feel as though they could close, but they found a way to honor immigrants with a special gesture, staying open. Here at the Coterie, the way they took part in this nationwide blackout to protest ICE was by offering free classes all day. The owner tells me she just felt compelled to do something.
This is a great place for them to be in community with people who do believe the same things and who want the same things for this country and for the city and for this space. So it felt really wrong to close. But this is the way that we're able to actually participate.
Some other small businesses donated a portion of their proceeds to immigrant groups today. Meanwhile, here at the protest, no confrontations occurred, and CMPD officers escorted those protesters along their march.
Finally, I want to get to the fraud scandal in the US. I mean, just how widespread it is coming to light. The president posted over the weekend that it is actually possible that the total amount of money stolen over the years by corrupt politicians and fraudsters from Minnesota will exceed $100 billion. In any event, whether it is or isn't, the theft, incompetence, and fraud is massive. Sadly, whatever numbers we find, California and other Democrat-run states will be worse. Stay tuned. $100 billion. Jeff, do you think we're ever going to really know the true extent of the fraud and how widespread it is in other states?
No. I mean, I think we can make estimates. I think we can try to deal with it as best we can. But this has been going on for decades. It's been going on, I think, all over the country. When DOJ came in, when President Trump started, they tried to go after waste, fraud, and abuse, and there was such an outcry. People don't want this solved. And now the administration is seeing it in the states, and hopefully we're going to get a person or a team dedicated in the White House to going after this fraud. Minnesota is horrible, but I think the worst state is California. I think it's going to make what has been going on in Minnesota look like peanuts, because California is such a bigger state. And you've had corrupt officials there for a long time. So this is a real problem. It's one that I think the American people are very outraged about because, we're $38.5 trillion in debt. We'd be in a much better situation if we didn't have all this fraud going on.